Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast.
And this is Sleepy from the Teamworkcast.
This is Netrunner with Teamworkcast. It's early in the morning for Nick, so you have to excuse if Nick is not up on top of his game. But the game that you're seeing right now is on the 15th of November in Brave New World in Cologne. This is the place we usually play Netrunner here. Our local meta is playing Netrunner, and so this is the first time we actually see a tournament from this place.
Krystian.
Yes.
Am I ever up on top of my game?
You are always on top of my game.
Whoa!
So this is going to be a series of from a tournament. It is going to be Gereon Center. Gereon is on the left here, and on the right we have Phillip, a relatively new player from our meta, and Gereon is playing the Foundry, and Phillip is playing Kate. Gosh damn it! Why do I always whatever? I always confuse the two. I'm very angry about this.
Don't be angry about it. At least you're not like me. So the Foundry, for folks who can't remember, is each time you res a piece of ice, you can look through your R&D for another copy of that ice, reveal it, and shuffle HQ. Or R&D.
Yeah, a very interesting card that is become more and more popular. Identity has become more and more popular. So Gereon installs two ice in front of R&D and HQ, and Phillip plays two sure gambles.
Phillip, being the aggressive runner that he is already encroaching on the playmat of Gereon. Look at that. It's all like,
he's playing
I'm coming at you, bro.
He's playing Omega. And wow, what a start! And he's leg working. So he's Omega allows him to break any ice that is the innermost. And he Gereon reses a next bronze.
Boom! Oh, the next ice.
And so now Gereon can get a next bronze ice on his hand because he just res an ice, and he does that. And afterwards, there will be Phillip will be able to see 3 cards from his HQ.
I've sort of hoped that in the next few sets or so, that instead of the same ice, it becomes the same ice type.
You mean what?
So, like, instead of just finding another copy of Next Bronze, you go in and you look for, what is that, a barrier?
Oh man, that would be, I think, too powerful. You could just fetch all the ice you need.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like with Foundry,
but it would also limit you, because then you'd have nothing but barriers out really fast.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing with Foundry is that you will get more of the same ice you already have. So it's the same thing that also limits you, but even more, right?
Yeah.
So we see Gereon icing up HQ even more now.
Let's see the Foundry as the maybe the professor of corporate playing.
Maybe
everyone's like, oh, I wish I could play him. Oh man, what can I do?
Well, you haven't seen that one because it hasn't been released by the time we're recording this. But the Eureka tournament has an excellent Foundry deck, which we saw Toby actually playing.
Oh, nice.
And he did similar stuff as Gereon does here, which is people play Next Ice and Grail Ice with.
I was going to say Grail Ice with the Foundry always seems fun.
And I think we saw one Grail Ice already on hand of Gereon, so there's going to be Grail Ice here. All right, so we see a server being iced up. Whoa! And Phillip plays Maker's Eye. And there is a
little boy.
Eli. I'm Eli.
Hi, little boy.
I'm Eli. So
I like to think that he's just a Magic player, and he tells you about your deck, and then while he's telling you about your deck, your mind just is blown.
Do you want to see my force of nature?
Ball of lightning. What?
I know a guy who has birds of paradise. So we have 3 cards access now. Oh, wow, there's a Project Vitruvius being scored. And a 3rd card. Whoa! And an excellent beta test. Phillip off to a great start here. And I really like the Omega here. I mean, it's super expensive, but, you know, he just can run on everything right now. And he even broke the Eli for 5 credits, I think, and clicked once or something. I don't know.
But if he doesn't...
less now.
See, now he's essentially shut down.
Yeah, now he's basically back to square one. But the corporation had to install so many eyes. On the other hand, it's kind of like playing into what Foundry is trying to do anyway, just getting tons of eyes out.
Yeah, if he didn't win that last run, this game's probably going to be a bit longer.
Self-modifying code. So, but just seeing him play a card that nobody else plays just makes me go on Team Phillip immediately.
That's true. That's true.
Not that Gereon is playing a common identity either.
We've seen a lot of articles lately on playing against the meta or trying or the problem of the meta, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm thinking the new card Code Siphon will make those breakers much more playable. Those expensive types of breakers. Ooh, we see the supplier. Oh man, I'm totally on Team Phillip right now. I love the supplier. I love the supplier.
I have an angry cat below me. So the supplier is like personal workshop, but not.
Yeah, you use a click to install a card on this, like he does right now with a Memson dump chip, Dyson mem chip. And at the beginning of his turn, he can take off one of those cards from the supplier and install it for 2 credits less. And then he puts a daily cast on the supplier. So now the supplier... So basically, the supplier turned into a podcaster right now. Or like an RSS service.
It's Google Reader before they cancel.
Yeah. Gereon installs a card on that server. Could be a scoring attempt here. Although Phillip can run on anything if he had the money. He just has 0 money right now. That's the problem.
Yeah. This is we saw Gereon do the same thing, I think, to you last time I can't remember.
Maybe. Explain what you want to try to say.
Where he was a bright candle in the wind, and then the corporate player just ended up winning because they had a much longer range.
Yeah, that was me playing against Gereon once. That was very, very bad. Oh, there's loud stuff going on here. So yeah, Phillip installs Katie Jones on the supplier. Supplier is full with cards now. He just needs some money to get the cards off the supplier. I think he did a mistake that last term he didn't get a credit to get the daily cards off, because the daily cards is something that he really needs to get off here as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Gereon installs a second card in that server. Ouch.
Trash that Ash. Trash it. It's probably not an Ash.
It could be an Ash. Although Gereon is experimenting these days. It's, after Worlds, everything is open. It's kind of like we're in a lull of tournaments. Because the next season, where all the Star Championship is coming up next year. This is still 2014.
Wow, that's true.
Yeah, by the time we're airing this, is going to be like way into the Star Championship season.
I'm going to a tournament, I believe, on the 11th, the Store Championship near Philadelphia.
I hope you can record this time around.
See if I can spend $500 without my wife noticing.
Where did money go? Oops, evaporated.
What money?
I spent it on the cats.
Where'd that camera come from? Oh, I got it at a garage sale.
It's a cat camera. You could put it on your cat and see what they're up to all day.
My cats would just lay there because they'd have something on them.
It would just... Alright, so we have an Astrolabe being installed. A really good console here for free. And we have a...
It's an R&D interface?
R&D interface on the supplier. And Gereon scores an agenda. I think it's a Project Vitrovius. Not exactly sure.
It is the bright, shining Wotan card.
Yeah. So Phillip finally gets off his daily cast of the supplier and the Katie Jones. Phillip, please click Katie Jones, please. If you don't click Katie Jones this turn, I will be sad. Oh, another daily cast on that supplier. That supplier is really supplying a lot of stuff right now.
I've been having some trouble with Katie Jones lately in an Anarch deck for Wizard that I've been making, where I just don't have the clicks.
She's a slow burn. And she does tax a bit. I mean, at some point you might try to just play something like, dare I say it, Hard at Work. Because it basically does a very similar thing.
Yeah.
And then people will rage out in the comments, "It is the worst terrible card." We see a hedge fund.
But people do that anyway.
So we see an install net server. I think Gereon's trying to score through. He has a lot of catching up to do because he's at 2 points, while Phillip is at 4 points.
But he's essentially shut down the runner completely, so he's got plenty of time to do stuff.
Well, Phillip has to set up financially. He really exhausted himself in those early runs. I mean, they certainly paid off, but now he really needs to set up his rig, and he does very well. I mean, he has 2 daily casts going up. He has Katie Jones, which he clicked last turn, so that's nice.
I would imagine that one of his podcasts is advertising for Katie Jones.
Runs on archives. There is not much there. Oh, man, that's also a very, very popular card these days, especially in the Foundry. Which is peak efficiency. Maybe we'll see this soon. And we see a modded Crypsis. So now it's basically 0 or 1 credit or something. It's like very, very cheaply because modded reduces the install cost of Crypsis. And he also gets credits because it's 1 cheaper because of Kate's ability.
Oh, Crypsis.
And then Katie gets clicked.
No one uses Darwin.
Alright. Advancing 3 times.
Oh,
it's another mysterious agenda, but we have to assume it's a 2-3 agenda. And I don't think it's an exorbitant because Gereon would have used it.
Yeah. Well, in this case, he's so well protected, it's not really even worth it. Because his archives is not protected.
Alright, the R&D interface gets installed.
I wonder where he's going to try and run.
Gee, I don't know. I mean, the things with Supplier, you just put stuff on there without actually having a plan often, because you just can, you know. And then it's like you can always, if you have the money, you can always get it back. And this time it's really great because of Kate's ability, it's just 1 credit to get it out now. 1 credit for an R&D interface, that's crazy, Nick. And we see Underworld Contacts. And Katie Jones gets clicked. Oh man. Weird thing, there is a card that fell down on the floor. And we don't actually know what it is, but both players decide it's fine to continue the game if he just shuffles the card back in. I think it is Gereon cheating here a little bit. Just kidding, just kidding. So we see an install in front of archives and a Jackson going up.
He's got. Well, I'm excited to see what he's going to try and do now, though he has no counters on Crypsis to do anything worthwhile.
Yeah, and oh, there's a Maker's Eye. Oh man, that's going to be a hefty Maker's Eye run right now. He has enough money to probably break the first ice. 2 Eli's is quite taxing here. 2 Eli's is quite taxing. And of course, Gereon can get his 3rd Eli, which is just brutal. But if
does he have clicks left? Why not just click through one of them?
I think it's his last click. No, he has clicks left. He has all the clicks in the world.
Yeah.
But I think he forgot to pay the first click for the actual run.
Yeah, I think he did as well.
Yeah, there was a click miscalculation, but he will see 4 cards now. Oh, scoring Haas, Director Haas pet project. Did he see 4 cards?
He saw 3.
Oh man, they missed so many mistakes, guys. So many mistakes.
My God, if this was Worlds, the internet would be on fire.
Yeah, the internet will be on fire. Break the internet, Phillip and Gereon. Break the internet.
You guys have hacked the world with the hatred towards yourselves.
Oh, now they remember. But now it's too late. Now it's too late. There is a hedge fund coming up from Gereon. And man, look at the Gereon encroaching on Phillip's territory.
So polite.
Gereon, those cards need to get lower on your mat. You can fit 3 rows of ice on a mat. That's doable. You can do that even in Octagon.
I can see championships are coming up. In the last 10 deck lists, there's like 4 Andys.
Alright, Underworld Contacts. So Underworld Contacts will give him 1 credit per turn if he has the link, and he has the link. Because of my Memsum die chip. Dice Mem chip. But the thing is, if it gets installed from the supplier, at the beginning of your turn, effects don't trigger. Alright, so we see an alpha going up. So is that apparently an AI breaker only deck? That's amazing.
It's always interesting to see people limit themselves.
Oh.
Or to have, I guess, very obvious weaknesses.
And we have a counter on Crypsis, so he can break everything right now. He can break the outermost ice, the innermost ice, and everything in between he can also break with Crypsis. I mean, it's not going to be the most efficient run, but whatevs.
But he's got, at least Tech Katie up there. She's been working hard for him.
Yeah, and he has Underworld Contacts now, so we will get 1 credit every turn. He draws cards whenever new servers are being installed. It's good. Everything is good. Hedge funds from Gereon and icing up HQ now. Gereon understands now that he has to have 3 eyes on every server in order to even start taxing Phillip with the Crypsis. And Crypsis 1 token is just, oh man, this is really nice. I mean, the rig costs a fortune, but I love this. Phillip is doing it. He's living the dream, the Alpha Omega dream. Alright, first click. Katie Jones getting the shovel load of credits.
Now he can do 1 run. Make it count.
I think he has like 14 credits now. I think there's going to be a kind of event. No, just running on R&D right there. Oh, 3 Eli server.
Wow.
Oh man, talking about taxing. Oh, brutal. So that's like what, 5 credits per Eli, so 10 credits for both Elis and 2 clicks. Yeah, that's a lot of credits to just see 2 cards. Let's see if that pays off. I mean, if he just sees 1 agenda, he wins the game.
Yeah.
Jackson being used to dilute the R&D. He didn't have to show that one last card. But we see hedge fund efficiency research and the interns. Oh, trash dash.
Trash that ash.
So interesting, we saw that there's an NAP contract in the archives. So actually, I think Phillip can win if he just runs on archives.
But will he? Usually 1 ice on archives means people won't run on it anymore. Oh man, encroaching on everything. Come on, Gary.
Look at this 4 ice R&D server.
Gereon's now being polite. Look at all this politeness on his table.
Gereon's pulling back. That's a very polite kind of game. A new server being installed, and Phillip draws a card. That new server could be a Jackson Howard, and in this case, the NAPD is actually protected.
Yeah.
Second Dyson Mem chip. So now he has like 3 link and memory for days. For days, son. Phillip draws cards. Another Underworld Contacts on the supplier. The supplier providing everything to everybody.
Supplier, yeah.
Such a magnificent card.
Supplier and Katie Jones are going to combine their resources to create the Pirate Corp.
Pirate Corp.
At the end of the next
like
cycle.
the Pirate Party financed by Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
We see indeed now peak efficiency being played. So now Gereon gets like 3 credits for this because he gets 1 credit for every ice that he just rezzed. And that card that he installed there is indeed the Jackson Howard. So now the NAPD in archives is protected again. This is really close because Phillip can win with just one agenda, but now I seem like Gereon just hit his peak efficiency.
He hit his ice strides.
Yeah, he's like installing ice left and right, and I mean he's low on money. He's just 5 credits, so he cannot rest too much ice. So, for example, a run on HQ would be very successful probably. But wow,
unless they're all data mines.
that's something you would play, Nick. Getting the credits of Katie Jones. I think there's going to be something coming from Phillip right now. Let's see what Phillip has in stock.
With only 2 clicks left.
Legwork.
It is.
So Gereon, this is good because that's very unprotected right now. So Gereon reses the Galahad.
Oh, Grail Ice. Come on, throw some crazy crap down. And he
shows 2 Merlins, maybe? Or Lancelots? So 2 Destroyer program subroutines on that barrier. So that barrier is strength 1 now and has 3 subroutines. It's just 3 credits for
2 Lancelots.
For Phillip. Not a big deal. But Phillip already knows that there's 2 ice on his hand, so he... And then there is a res on the next bronze.
I wonder if he should have went and got another copy of Lancelot.
I don't know if that's even doable for Phillip anymore, because he would have to break this with a Crypsis, and that's like 3 credits.
Yeah.
And then he won't be able to get through all the way through. I think Phillip has to check out here. He does.
He did.
He doesn't break the bronze. He just lets
and draws another Omega. How sad for him.
Oh man, Phillip, you just need a lot of money now. Just a lot of money to get through all that ice.
He's just a candle in the wind.
What are you going to do all that ice in this trunk? He wants to click the KD, but he actually used KD this turn. That's why people usually tap KD when they use it.
Yeah.
It's a good habit to get in.
I know people make fun of people who tap cards that are used because it's Magic the Gathering and or Octagon, but come on, it works.
Tap, P on you.
Shut up. Not you. All
Not
those
me?
other people.
You are an angry internet person when you just woke up.
I haven't had a chance to put on my nice face yet.
The coffee hasn't started working yet. So man, I mean, come on, R&D interface for 1 credit, it's kind of blowing my mind right now. The supplier is pretty good with Kate.
Yes, I would agree.
I really love what Phillip is cooking here with. That's a really nice Kate deck.
Maybe instead of Aesop's Pawn Shop in my Wizard's deck, I'll put in the supplier.
Yeah. It's not quite the same thing.
No.
Maybe you could have both.
Yeah. Oh, that deck's already getting too big.
But look how cool. You get all this stuff cheaper and then you sell it later on. you become like a factory outlet kind of guy.
I feel factory outlet wizard. That would be amazing. I got this for $3.
All I can get for you is $3.50.
Spyroid pants.
Finest quality. Look at this. It's just
discount Dinosaurus.
With just minor defects. Gereon installs another card in his scoring server. Man, that scoring server should get bumped.
A medal.
And I think it will get bumped. I think Phillip runs on this.
I don't think he's actually running on it.
No, he's thinking about this. Gereon just check the ice. Okay, Katie Jones. Man, that's not an efficient Katie Jones. Just 3 credits. Katie Jones is crying.
Did he just put... I think he just put that 3 credits on.
No, that's possible because he wanted to do it last turn, but he couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't put stuff on because he had used it. I'm gonna have to go back and check the tapes.
We have to check the tapes, yeah. Alright, running on that server, and it is a Lotus Field. So breaking that with a Crypsis, that's how he has to do it. It will cost him 4 credits. He does that. And then the question is what we will want to see first.
I don't know if this is worth it, considering he's only got 1 credit. So if he manages to keep him off this time, he can't score, and he's just going to run again.
All right, so we see an Amazon industrial zone. Will he trash this? If he trashes this, he might not have the money if that's a... He doesn't trash it. Oh, that's an ash! 2 upgrades in there. Oh yeah, he trashes the ash. Trash that ash.
Trash that ash. Well played, Gereon.
Man, even Gereon even fooled me right now. I was sure that was an agenda.
I didn't think he was secure enough to really do it.
Yeah, he didn't have really a lot of money.
And he didn't go through and look for another copy of Lotus Field.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He didn't go through and get another copy of Lancelot either.
You know, there's a cool thing in that where even if you know you don't have another copy in your deck, you can still do it.
Really?
Yeah, and you'd be like, oh, it's not here. Oh, I guess I'm just shuffling my deck to shuffle your deck specifically.
That's fun.
Might be good if you put some cards underneath. For whatever reason. I don't know if there's a card that does that. I'm just blanking out. Sure, gamble going up. That's good for Phillip. I mean, 2 Underworld contacts is really great for him right now. He gets 2 credits at the beginning of the turn. It's like an eternal daily cast. Who would have thought that having a podcast is basically like having 2 Underworld contacts?
I think we know that for sure.
Yeah.
All of the Silk Road stuff we've got. All right. Oh, wait.
Silk Road?
Never mind.
we don't talk about this anymore.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. Bitcoins.
So we see a hedge fund.
Ooh, money and up.
Man, I love this game. This is just getting like, wow, like Phillip has like the biggest rig in the world.
Everyone has everything. That's what this game should be called.
But it's not a very efficient one. Meanwhile, Gereon just installs ice everywhere, like 4 ice deep servers. How often do you see a game that does that?
Too big to work right.
And now he has enough money to rest all that ice in front of the scoring server. Phillip doesn't really have a lot of money. He puts a token on the Crypsis. As a Phillip, maybe I would have just run on Archive, R&D, I mean. Because he will see 3 cards, just like that, you know. Oh man, he goes for that agenda in the server, maybe. So we see our next bronze. He can break it for, that's like strength 3 right now. So he breaks it for 3 credits. The next one is going to be expensive. This is going to be 4 credits. With the Crypsis. No, it's 5 credits. And the final ice. Let's see if he can res this. He can res this. This is another. Oh man. Boom. Sad trombone. It's another Lotus Field.
Oh, this is the innermost ice.
1 credit short of breaking this. I wonder if he has any parasite in his deck. That would really be nice right now. And man,
wouldn't help him with the Lotus Fields though.
And if Gereon played a peak efficiency right now, that would be so good. 8 credits of 1 card. Whew.
What?
This game is getting complex. Now we see a subliminal messaging, so every time Phillip doesn't make a run, Gereon gets a credit.
Crazy.
Crazy Daisy.
What are the Rust ones? Is that a 3?
Yes,
Looks
I
like
think
a
so.
3.
So he's at 6 credits now. We see Daily Cast being installed. All the cards in the world for Phillip.
Man, this guy's burning through podcasts like a crazy... I don't even know.
Crazy Jackal.
I was going to make a gate of the joke, but we won't go there.
Katie being clicked. First click. Every time Katie gets clicked on the first click,
an angel dies.
I feel a bit sad inside. I know you wanted to do this, but you can't plan a little bit ahead. Come on, man.
Another R&D interface? He's going to put it...
Yeah. Man, if there's a third R&D interface out, he just needs to run on R&D once, and there is a good chance he will win the game. Alright, Gereon gets a click.
Get subliminal messaging. Subliminal messaging. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Chris.
Yes. Superior genetic makeup. Gereon, what goes through Gereon's head right now? The only way he can keep Phillip out is just to make the runs as expensive as he can.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time until Phillip gets out his third R&D interface and can just run on R&D once and win the game. I mean, it's like 5 credits or 6 credits even for the middle Eli, but he can click through.
These are the most fun games to watch. This is like watching StarCraft, where the game just goes way too far into...
And the battle cruisers are coming out.
There's like 80 of them on the board. You're like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Then you go to engage, and then it says, too many ships on screen.
Battleship operational. Really, Commander. Alright, we see another Underworld contact. He has assembled so many trifectas of all his cards.
He's assembling Silk Road right before us.
I mean, come on. Phillip has all the time in the world. He can just have Gereon build up a little bit. I mean, Gereon has 1 ice on R&D. What could it be, right?
Another Eli? I'm
Maybe.
just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god, stop cringing, everybody.
That would be like a Doomtown kind of situation where it's like, you cheated! You fucking cheater! I have this card here. When you cheat, you will do something.
You just say, calm down, man. It's just a game. And everyone gets super ragey.
It's not a game! This is real life!
Tables flipped.
Alright, so we see another ice on that scoring server. But down to 4 credits now, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So you cannot rest too much. Come on, Phillip. Click Katie Jones and run out that thing.
Man, you know, I cannot predict what's going to happen with this now.
So another Underworld contest getting out.
There's too many variables, man. There's too many variables.
I can't predict what's going to happen. Click Katie Jones, come on. Katie Jones run on R&D. That's the way it has to be. Oh, clicking Crypsis. Now he cannot do it anymore. He can't click through one of the Elis anymore. He has to deal with both inner Elis now. So we're not running this turn, I guess.
But he can click Katie one more time. Just do it, man. Just do it. Oh, don't take her.
No.
Oh no!
You don't have it.
He's gonna spend his way through it. I see.
All right, so we see another Galahad, 1 strength barrier, and let's see how many subroutines we'll get. It gets 1 subroutine, so we know that one of the installed cards is probably Lancelot. So now it costs him 2 credits to get through. Alright, so how is going to deal with the second Eli? Breaking for 6 with Crypsis, I guess, right? Alright, and what now? This is the tricky part now. He will have to use Crypsis, and that will trash Crypsis.
Yeah.
He sacrificed the Crypsis, use a click and sacrifices Crypsis, and
this
pays
could
5.
be game, though.
This could win the game, that's true.
It's worth it.
And then paying 5 for the final one. Is it 5?
I mean,
it's 5.
This guy's going big, going home.
Alright, uses Jackson Howard to dilute. Oh man. This can go both ways now.
No hedge fund? Wow.
Yeah, just man, getting more.
On another one!
Jackson, what? Major
good.
diluting going on.
There's the hedge funds. You can say he's been having money problems
Oh
lately.
man, but
He needs to
that
get those
means
back in there.
that means that
6 cards are being added in.
yeah. So now Gereon is just counting that Phillip won't see an agenda in the 3 cards that we will see right now. He will see 4 cards.
Yeah.
But damn. Let's see.
Thumbs up.
All right, nothing.
Ash.
All right. Oh man, what?
He lives.
He lives.
to tell the
Gereon
tale.
lives to tell for another day to tell the tale. Whatever. Anyways.
Grab Thar's hammer.
Oh man, peak efficiency now. Ooh.
Oh damn!
This is like what, 9 credits for this now? Ooh. This is the way peak efficiency is meant to be played.
This is the way the world ends.
Install advance.
Oh man! Oh
Damn.
This game is now over.
Phillip put everything on 1 card. It didn't go well, so now he's caught with his pants down.
Phillip, I don't know if he could have done anything differently.
He did. I would have done the same.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have sacrificed the Crypsis though. That's really crippling in the long term.
He had to do that or
Wait another turn. Whatever. Wait another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're discussing his options right now. Phillip cannot click through 2 Eli's. It's not possible. It's impossible. Alright, Phillip just draws 4 answers.
He needs to find the runner equivalent of Scorched Earth.
We see a disadvantage with Katie Jones right now because she cannot get this money that quickly.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Underworld Context will get him this money eventually, right? So maybe just clicking for money and just waiting for the money to build up as soon as possible.
See, he's just clicked through everything, and so now I would imagine the game's ending next turn. No.
No. I don't think Gereon is at match point yet. All right. I'm assuming that was an NEB contract.
Because those are Jacksons up there. Oh, I forgot.
So Gereon's at 6 points now, and Phillip is at 5 points.
Why didn't he put a card on, or click on Katie last turn instead of drawing so many cards?
Seriously, man. Phillip.
I guess he was digging for Crypsis.
Get your shit together.
My God, man.
Alright, running on archives. Oh man, if the NPD is still in there, oh, that's an architect. No problem. 4 credits and we're gonna see. Yeah. And what now? Oh, NPD! Oh my gosh! It was still there! Gereon never rescued it from the Jackson Howards! Oh!
Gereon, oh my God. There are so many Jackson Howards.
Accidentally won the game!
Oh my God.
This was amazing! This was amazing, he just wanted to make sure. That was amazing. So what did we learn from this game, Nick?
If you're going to use 3 Jackson Howards, you should probably put the archive agenda back into your hand, or back into your deck.
Especially if that's an APD. I mean, he didn't have the Phillip didn't have the money to score an APD, so that would have diluted the RNG.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is the first first round, because we won from the second game from the first round of this tournament. I hope you will join us next time, where there's going to be hacking of planets!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.